What is going on, all of my traders and investors? In this video, I really just want to talk to you guys about my investment journey, why I started investing, who I am, a little bit about me, so you guys can put context behind these videos. If you guys enjoy the video, hit the like button, consider subscribing for me. I do greatly appreciate it. And really, before I start, I want to tell you guys I have a Discord link in the description where you guys can go over there, source some great information, and I send out all of my buy and sell alerts so you guys can be the first to the action before I ever make a video about it. And that is all free 99. Now, if you guys hear the baby in the background, she is chilling with me for the day. So hope you guys don't mind. But without any further ado, we're going to jump right into it. So my name is Tyler. I am 21 years old. I am almost 22 years old. I was born and raised in Flint, Michigan. And I know you guys probably have something in your head about Flint, and you're correct. I mean, Flint town doesn't even do an accurate job of describing exactly how bad it is. The whole city honestly needs condemned. But when in December 20th, 2015, and this will all make sense in a minute, so stick with me. December 20th, 2015, my dad passed away from Burkitt's lymphoma, which is a rare kind of cancer. And then 1 year later, almost to the day, December 11th, 2016, my brother was killed in our driveway from gun violence. And the reason I tell you guys this is because this is really the moment where I decided to change my life, move out of the town, and just get away and never look back. And that is basically the best decision I ever made. But anyways, that has propelled me to change my life with investing, working my ass off, doing everything you have to do. Now, really, the point of telling you guys that, besides just giving you guys some background knowledge about me, is saying that no matter what happens, you cannot give up. If you want this as bad as I want this, I don't care if the stock market's down for years. I am buying every single opportunity. Now, I would be more mindful of margin or stuff like that if something cataclysmic happened. Even with the pandemic, we all knew life was going to go back to normal one day. So some people sold and then instantly regretted it because the stock market bounced back and then some, basically right after. So what I'm trying to tell you guys, don't panic, stay strong. If you guys really want it, as bad as me, as bad as some other people, it will make you rich. You will become filthy rich, and it only takes 20 years to make a fortune. So even if you have 20, 30, 40, 50,000 in the market, let's say you lost it trading options, and I would never do that. I would encourage you guys to learn options very well before you start trading them. Watch some of my videos about the leap contracts, ghetto spreads, all that stuff will help you. Now, some major advice I could give some of you newer investors is a famous quote from Warren Buffett. He says, the market can stay irrational longer than you can stay solvent, which that means basically all last year, people were saying that the stock market was going to crash. So they wasted all this money trying to hedge their positions and spend this money to buy puts and short stocks and all this. And it never happened. It never came. The election never did anything like people thought. People were literally telling me to buy silver and gold and take all my money out the bank, buy silver and gold, and just hold on to it. I'm like, no. I'm like, invest. But anyways, same thing to the downside. It doesn't happen like you would think. So first thing, don't panic. Just keep buying. Like I already said, but I cannot reiterate that enough. If you want to become wealthy, these super red days are gifts. Now, another thing I would recommend is staying away from the hype. Now, I trade the hype. I trade, GameStop, AMC, I trade all that, but I know what it is. I know the real value of these companies, and I'm not just dogging on GameStop or AMC or anything. Any penny stocks, all this stuff, really just don't do that. That is one way to get you hurt. Because when I started investing, that was around like when the weed bubble started, and I threw so much money into there, and ended up, going down and down and just stayed down. And I held it for a very long time, and then I got sick of it, sick of seeing it and being reminded of it every day. So I sold out. And that was my first real loss per se, where I changed my mentality to start going real long in good companies. Now you can use your parts of your portfolio. Say you have 100% of your account in good stocks fucking Microsoft, Amazon, Tesla, Apple, stuff like that. But you don't have to go that big of companies. I wouldn't necessarily do that with 100% of your portfolio. But you can take 5-10% and put it in more risky stocks. Don't put all of your account or anything over really 10% of your account in super risky stocks, because it does not take a lot of money, or you don't have to be right every single time. If you have 3% in 3 different stocks, penny stocks or whatever it is, speculative stocks, you only have to be right one time and then you get rewarded for it. But if you're wrong on every one, then you only lost 10% of your account instead of 100% of your account. And that's really a good way to not blow up an account and to hold on to your money, basically, because you can treat the stock market like it's a casino, but that is never good and never recommended. The house always wins. Now, I hope a lot of you guys made it this far in the video, because this is a number one, number two key most important things about investing for me. So everybody wants to trade options. You can make insane returns and really make exponential returns on your capital, right? But the one thing, people try to go for the cheapest contracts. And that can work sometimes if there's news events or something that is directly affecting the stock. But 9.9 times out of 10, you're gonna buy these contracts and they might go up a little bit, but you don't play it right, and then you end up losing, and then the same thing happens again and again and again. Now, what I've learned over the last couple of years I've been investing is I buy leap contracts. A contract has to have at least a year for me to buy it. I really like 2-3 year out contracts, but sometimes they're super expensive. So right now is really a golden opportunity to buy some of these longer dated contracts for super cheap. So that's really what I would recommend as far as options trading, is to buy longer dated contracts. Don't buy anything that's really under 6 months out, because time will fly and your contracts, it's called theta, will start losing a certain amount of value every single day, and will gain a certain amount of value every single day if it starts going in your favor, call or put. But overall, it's too risky to risk your own money, and I would never recommend to buy shorter dated contracts. Now, some other strategies that I like to use is utilizing this strategy, selling calls. So basically, you have to own 100 shares of any stock, and you can go to the option chain and sell a call, collect that money up front, and basically what that does is you agree to sell your 100 shares at whatever strike you sold it at. So with Rocket Mortgage, I had 100 shares of Rocket Mortgage. I bought at $21. I was averaging like $21.50. So I sold a December 17th $30 call at $305. So I collect $305. And if Rocket Mortgage never gets to 30, then I will keep the $305. But if they are at 30 or over 30 by December 17th, then I would have to sell my shares for $30 a piece. So it's really a win-win as long as you sell a call that is higher than your average cost on the 100 shares. So I hope that made sense. A quick little lesson about selling covered calls. But some more things that I would recommend overall is if you really want to grow your net worth and become wealthy in the stock market, which is 100% doable. It really only takes 20 years to make a fortune, but is really just learning. Just take time to learn. That is all I do every day, is learn and learn and learn and learn. Just every strategy, different strategies. It's like Jay Powell at the Federal Reserve. He's got all these tools and can do all these different things. You should be the same way in your investing and options trading career. You should have different tools you can use in different moments whenever you need to or feel like you should. So that's really the most important thing, is just knowledge. Gain knowledge about investing, stocks, options, all that, and you'll pretty much be good to go. Just learn and learn and learn and learn. Really dedicate yourself and put the time and the effort in. I know a lot of new investors, they are doing that, but it does take some time. Now, I've been investing for 2.5, 3 years now, actively every single day without taking a single day off. So that is really not necessary. You don't have to do that to the extent that I do, but you just have to dedicate yourself and really put your mind to it. And instead of thinking in 1 to 2 month terms, you guys need to think of investing in the stock market in 5 to 20 year terms. Now, most people use 5 to 7 years as a benchmark, but really, if you should plan to be in the market pretty much the rest of your life, or until you retire. So if you're thinking in 1 month or 2 month or 3 month time phases, or even like a year time phase, that's not the right mentality to have for a long-term investor. And you really don't want to be selling stocks in and out left and right. Like, you want to hold on to these companies. The longer you hold stocks, the less risky they become. The more you're up on a stock, the less risky the position is, because you're up on it, right? But another thing I would encourage too is, if you're down on stocks, don't sell them. Just sit on them. Doesn't mean you have to keep adding to them, but if you like the company, you believe in the company long term, like AMD is destroying me right now, Neo destroying me right now, Qualcomm destroying me, Disney is probably the only position I'm still significant. Boeing and Disney are like the only two positions I'm significantly up on. I'm up on Avivai, up on Snapchat, but they've been killing me, and most of my account are in those companies. About 40-50% of my account is in AMD, Neo, couple other ones that are just killing my portfolio right now. So point is, don't be quick to sell your stocks. Hold on to them, because I've learned that the hard way of trying to sell out and then buy back in, sell out, buy back in. Just buy and hold. Just buy and hold. And then use the cover call strategy to get more cash and, buy more stock. And really, with the cover call strategy, I like to do shorter dated. I don't know why I went with the December Rocket Mortgage one. I guess I just wanted a little bit extra cash. But the shorter dated ones, if you're doing it consistently every time they expire, you will get a better return than doing a longer dated selling a longer dated cover call. Also, really do your own research and come to your own conclusions. That's why I say that, because certain stocks that, like Disney, I love Disney. I have so much conviction in Disney, and it has rewarded me for it. But other people might get into Disney, and what if it fell 30% and they weren't convicted of it in the same way that I am? They would be more inclined to sell out, whereas I would buy the dip, and then I would come out way profitable, and they would have lost a third of their account and sold out. So really, you have to be confident in what you're buying, and really your largest positions should be the stocks you are most confident in. So I'm going to wrap up the video right there, guys. There's so much more I could keep going on and on about, but we're getting pretty long into the video. I think I covered a lot of the basics that you guys should know and keep in mind when investing in the stock market, all that good stuff. You guys know a little bit more about me, so that's all cool there. I hope you guys had a great weekend. Look forward to trading with you guys. Join the Discord. Join the Discord, link in the description, like I said in the beginning of the video, all that good stuff. I will see you guys later. Peace out.